Uh, well, after yesterday's big loss, I had to unfortunately um, put whatever little bit I could into the account, and it wasn't much. I I got a whopping, I think, yeah. Anyways, the only good news is, even though I entered in, what, you know what? No, I won't show it because I took it off. I wonder what time it is that I finally entered. I think it was somewhere here, somewhere down here. I know it went as low as $8. I think I tried to get in at 10. Yeah, so somewhere here. Well, it looks as though the Bulls are trying to reclaim 4135. Unfortunately, without much success. Maybe they'll have more success when the market opens, or maybe when the market opens, this thing's going to drop dramatically. Unfortunately, though, I don't think this is enough of a rise to take out theta decay. I mean, it's 2 points. It's if I got in down here, that's 407. We're now scraping just below 410. So if when the market opens, if this can push its way back up to at least this level and reclaim 4142, I might make up for the losses yesterday. But this is Thursday. Typically, the rallies don't occur until Friday, so this could be a really choppy day. But anyways, let's do our normal ritual of reading Adam Mancini's tweets. Okay, let me make sure this is the most updated one because I don't really love Twitter. Okay, yesterday 4175 was target in ES, and after trying to break out the 2-week 4170 to 4100 range, it's back in it. Chop zone. Take profit fast until this clears. Plan today 4118, 4095 to 4100 are supports. 4118 holds, we pop back to 4135. Then 4148 is in play. 4095 fails, we start the leg down to 4060. So basically, based on what he's saying, is if we can't get past 4135, which it looks like that's a problem right now, we might fall back down and retest 4095, or I should say 4185. We never tested 4100. For now on, just 4100 is the same as 4095. Just keep that, so I don't have to keep repeating both of them. But if this doesn't pop back up, I may have to take whatever profits I've gotten from this swing, and again, with theta decay, I may just break even if I'm lucky. And we still have another 17 minutes till the market opens. And who knows, it could open to another drop. So I'm trying not to be much, I'm trying not to predict, but yeah. But again, yesterday we had a major demand form after a major supply form. It rallied up, the demand never retested. If you looked at it from a 30-minute candle, then yes, it retested. And I have no excuse because I have a 30-minute chart right here next to me, but I'm unable to how do I put this? I'm unable to look at multiple charts at the same time, and um, and by the same time I mean, and then really I have no excuse. I should do this. I should zoom in. I think what happens is though this chart is linked to this other chart. I may unlink them. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna unlink them because whenever I change this, then the other one changes. So if I zoom in on this on my other chart and I change this to look at VIX and then change it back, this will be zoomed out, if that makes sense. So you know what? I think I'm going to do that now. I'm going to unlink these two. Although the reason why I link them, now that I remember, is because this is a big screen. And whenever I do my edits, I like to do it on this screen. So I wonder if I can link and then unlink them. Yeah, that's what I should do. I'm going to unlink it now. And then I'm zooming in. And then I'll keep it zoomed in here. That makes sense. So bulls managed to, this was yesterday when we dipped below it. they managed to get back above that. Remember, this is a channel. I mean, I should treat this like I treat when I'm writing a report or writing something for someone, with the assumption that they don't know what I was talking about previously. Let's go to a 90/40. You see this? This is the bullish channel that ES has been following since early March. And the theory is, as long as we're within this channel, we should be good. I know, it looks like we've fallen out of the channel on a 4-hour. So therefore, logically, one would say, on any, look, it's a 4-hour, sorry. I'm trying to go to, to the daily. Daily, we're out. Let's try 91 hour. Yeah, it looks like we've fallen out of it, and that's pretty scary. 31 hour. Yeah, and almost every time frame we've fallen out of it except for a closer time frame. So 15:15, 10:30, we're in it still. So I don't know. But then again, this is Thinkorswim, and it frustratingly doesn't follow. The trends don't follow. If I look at ES on TradingView, which is far more reliable and better than Thinkorswim, and then I zoom out, which is so easy to do here. This is a 15-minute. Let's go to a 4-hour. So you can see we're just scraping above it. And I constantly tend to adjust this, but I'm not going to. Let's look at a 1-hour. Yeah. So as you can see, bulls are trying their best to get back above this line. And we're failing. We're dropping back down. So does not look good. And this option I'm using expires today. So if bulls aren't able to reclaim 4135, I don't know. My only hope is that they can maybe bounce up 4128. And where was it that we bounced yesterday? It was 4122, right? I should have kept that. Wait. Yeah, down here, 4120. So I still have the 4122 there. So I really hope they can bounce it at 4128. This previous resistance can hopefully become support. And we can retest 4135 again when the market opens. That being the case, I'm probably going to sell there. Let's go to SPY. Yeah, if we can get back up here, I will just sell and take whatever, either break even or a little bit of profits I can take. And obviously I can't trade today. I only have the $10 I put in and the little bit of money I had in my account before I made that trade, or after, or you know what I mean. Whatever. How do I put this? I'm sorry, I'm not really explaining this. I have a cash account, so if I have $100 and I trade $50, and let's say that $50 no, I was gonna say that $50 gets me profit, but let's be realistic with my trading. Let's say that $50 I end up losing $10. So I sell, or the stop loss kicks in and I take a $10 loss on that $50 trade. What will happen is I will get back 40 less the dollar commission, but that 40 won't be given to me until the next day. That's what happens with a cash account. I think it's far better than the PDT account, but um, yeah, I won't get that money back till the next day. So yesterday I traded what was it? I think it was 48. I got in at 48, and then I sold like at the low 20s for like a $30 loss. So I only got back like a little under $20 out of that $40 trade, almost $50 trade. So that's what I have to trade today, minus the $10 I used to get into that option trade. So, anyways, let's talk about VIX. I wish I had seen this megaphone before, and I'm just mad that I didn't notice it. But this megaphone here, although this spike is what might have confused me with the megaphone on both sides, but if I ignored that spike somewhat, and then I got this and I got this, this tells you, hey, this is a good spot to go long. This tells you, hey, this is an excellent spot to go short on SPY. At this point, though, I don't think the megaphone is going to be of much use anymore, so I may remove it soon. And I'm trying to see if I can catch any other patterns. I need to do this. I need to try and see if I can catch any other patterns. Because I keep missing out. I got nothing here unless, I don't know. I'll try this one. No, no, no. I'm sorry. Once again another sleepless night, and lay your head into the pillow and it feels cushiony for all of 2 minutes, and then your head sinks into it, and then it just suddenly feels like you're laying on concrete, and your neck and your head is just killing you. So yeah, my pillows are trash. My bed is also uncomfortable. That's not good. I went back to look at SPY on the 30, and it's forming a 30-minute demand. Oh my God. Just remember, when I say demand, I mean supply, and supply is demand, because I constantly keep screwing it up, messing up the two. But here, look, clean supply has just been formed, unfortunately. And this 30-minute candle is closing in 8 minutes, so I'm hoping bulls can turn this around, but I don't know. Unless my internet just froze. Yeah, it looks like they're not gonna succeed. So the market's probably gonna open, and my option's gonna be worth like $10 or less at this point. I'm trying to tell myself it'll be worth more. I mean, we've got a $2 increase. I got in at 407.56, whatever, and we're at 409. But yeah, I don't know. Now, as far as a bearish plan, you know what? I really sometimes I wonder if I should even bother doing this bullish bearish plan, or if I should just look for supply or demand. Is it retested? Then take it. That's it. Demand formed yesterday. We got an apparent retest. One could have taken this and just put your stop loss, and that would have been a loss. This failed, obviously. This would have been a loss. What is this? Sorry, hold on. I forgot what this is. I think this is a middle channel I put between the yellow channel, or the yellow channel on ES. So yeah, because I remember why I did this. Because I tried to create that same bullish channel on SPY, but as you can see, it doesn't look anywhere near the same as it does on ES. I've wondered about moving this up, but it seems to me that it's touching just where it should be. We had a false breakout and then returned into it again, and then rejected from here. So no, I think this is where it needs to be. But yeah, I need these guys to come back up, and it looks like that's not happening. But what was I saying yesterday? Yes. So here we formed a beautifully clean demand, and then it rallied. Unfortunately, it didn't pull back enough for me to go in. However, as I said before, if you look at this from a 30-minute candle, it absolutely did pull back enough to go in. So this was the time to enter to go long. But keep in mind, we formed a clean supply here. Maybe not so clean because of this one, but if you look here, clean 30-minute supply. Perfect retest, sell. Get in here and just write it down. I remember saying that I've earlier before the I forget what time it was, but at some point I had said yesterday that I would be willing to take a short if I had more money in my account. The reason why I said that is because I still had that bullish bias that we may end up going back up. And because of that bullish bias, I didn't want to devote all of my funds into a short. That was a mistake. Um, I know it's easy to say that, but like I said in my description on my video yesterday, I had multiple confluences as to why I felt bullish. I just didn't randomly think the market was going to rally. I felt that way because we've regained some key levels that Adam Mancini had pointed out. We broke out of that megaphone pattern on the VIX. We formed this demand, and we already rallied. And there was good news from the CPI yesterday. The market seemed to react well to it, initially at least. And there was something else, I forget. There was some other confluence, but in any case, that's why I was still with a bullish bias. But nonetheless, there was no excuse. I failed to follow my own rules, basic rules. I took a trade when we were just below a resistance level. I had a Mancini's resistance level. We were just below a supply, two supplies that had just formed. And even though we broke out of that megaphone on the VIX, we really didn't break out of it enough to justify a trade. If I was going to break out of my own rules, I should have done it only if we gotten a breakout of this supply. My concern with doing that, though, is I only had 60 bucks in my account. I got in at 48, somewhere down here, or here. I forget where it was. If it broke out of here and started to rally, then I wouldn't be able to get into the trade. And then we have very next resistance just above, which seemed to be a very clean supply. So that was my concern. If I wait for a breakout, I won't be able to get in for a trade. And if I try and get a further out strike, I may end up getting burned because the profits wouldn't manifest very quickly. Then again, I probably was completely wrong in that thinking. If I'd gotten a 413 strike and this broke out and rallied, I should have been fine. So that was a big mistake taking that trade. And I shouldn't have been so biased bullish. I definitely should have gone short. Even if it was just a small amount of money, because I didn't even bother to look and check what the strike was, or I should say what strike I should use and how much it would cost. If I had and seen that it was like 20 bucks, especially when we peaked up here, I definitely should have taken that short. So that was a mistake. So anyways, it looks like we're bouncing off VWAP. So yeah, I really don't have a plan for being bullish or bearish because I'm already in the trade. My plan for the trade that I'm already in is if we can get back up to 4135, I'm gonna sell. Even if I can break even or get some of that money back. And that's it. I can't trade anymore after that because I don't have the funds. So I may end up just taking today off, and this is going to be a very short video unless I add some commentary regarding the price action. But part of me feels like we won't rally today. Today's going to be a chop day. But then again, usually whatever I feel is the market does the exact opposite. So hopefully it is a rally. Then again, it's very possible that we may end up selling off and we may finally break out of that bullish channel that I've shown earlier and we sell hard. If we do, that will be, of course, season. Wait, seasonality. If we do, watch. Oh, actually started on this side. If we do, this is going to be against our normal seasonality. It looks like mid-March typically, and I know this isn't very accurate, but mid-March typically we have a bit of a chop, and then we rally towards the end of the. Did I say March? April. And then we rally. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at where I am now. There it is. That's what happens with theta decay. Even though I got in here at 407 and we are now at 409, doesn't matter. I'm still in the negative. That's what theta decay does. Incredible. Even an almost 1.5 dollar increase on SPY cannot um, cannot overcome theta decay. Well, it was a stupid swing. Then again, if it was a swing that was in the money, it would have been fine. Again, I'm hoping that bulls can bring this back up to 4135. Maybe I can at least break even. Oh, remember what that channel I showed on VIX? That triangle, I should say. VIX. Look, it looks like we're having trouble breaking under that, which is unfortunate. Part of me saying just go ahead and sell it. Oh my god, I'm sorry guys. Just absolute moron. Part of me saying just go ahead and sell, get your $6, $5. Another part of me saying at least wait a couple minutes and see what happens. I really want this to break out of this triangle and then drop below this 1 hour. And then retest this megaphone. What you want is irrelevant. Yep, we're once again coming back above that triangle on VIX. So you know what? Let's just get our 6, 5, 4. Okay, now that I'm ready to sell, it yep. You know what it's doing. It's waiting for me to sell so that it can then finally rally. Oh yeah, VIX is definitely coming up off that triangle support. Hey, I managed to sell at 5. Woo. All right, now you can rally. There we go. Turn completely green now. Go up to $7. You know you want to. That's what always happens with me now that I've sold. like clockwork, man. Like absolute clockwork. $6? Surprisingly, it went to $8. I was kind of hoping just to break even and get my $10 back. Amazing though, amazing. Isn't it amazing? It's like people say, "Oh, don't talk about your luck, don't do this, don't do that." I mean, come on, man. How many videos do I have to make where this happens? Normally, I would say I will get in the trade and it goes against me, but in this case, I was already in the trade. The market went in my direction overnight, but I still lost money. Market opens and I could break even if it would just go up just to 4135, but it's not doing it. And then it's only after I sell that that candle that was red initially now turned itself green. Well, now it's turning back red. You just want to prove me wrong. Oof. Well, once VWAP is lost there. Amazing though. Look how it went back up to $5 even though it dropped. Options, man. I swear. Okay, on the VIX, it definitely popped up off of that triangle. Let me switch back to VIX again. Yep. So I don't even know how much this is even relevant because this moves 3 miles just by changing the time frame slightly. But yeah, and it's breaking. I was gonna say if we can get a rejection from 4 hour, but no, it's breaking above the 4 hour. So yeah, this is going down. Well, yes, I forget that. If there's something else about cash account that's actually a positive though. If that swing I took yesterday, that $10 swing, if the Bulls were able to get past 4135 and then make it up to whatever, doesn't matter where they make it at. This point is if this swing, this $10 swing actually netted me some profit. So let's say when the market opened, we were breaking up around 4148. So this is at the 410. Let's say instead of $10 I got is up to 20, right? And I sold. The cool thing about the cash account is since that trade was taken yesterday, whatever profits I get today, and I can use it immediately. Wait, no, is that correct? No, no, no. I think I'm wrong. I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry. Tell you this might come as a shock, but I can't recall the last time I took a profitable swing. Um, I think it was like earlier last year, or middle of last year when we had I did a CPI swing. I took a CPI swing short and ended up making quite a bit of money. That was, in fact, that was one of the most interesting days. Is I don't think I had you. No, I know I didn't have YouTube at that time, but this is an interesting trade. I had a feeling we had rallied post a pre-CPI the day before, and I thought that was kind of weird. And I had enough money in my account. This is when I had that 3,000. No, I didn't have. I had a little money left of the original $3,000 that I had gotten before. And look how Bulls already turned this around. Um, and I took a short on CPI, but I also took a couple longs. I took one short on CPI because it was kind of pricey. Don't know why. And a couple longs. And the next morning, CPI was released, and this was actually the bottom. This was the bottom of SPY from last year. Hold on. This is the day. It was here. The day before, I took a short, took two longs and one short. Then we had this huge dip. The market opened down here, and I sold my short for good profits. But if I recall, those profits, I got back the funds I used to take the trade, but the profits, I don't think I got back immediately. I'm wrong about that. I think the profits didn't come till the next day, but the two longs that I had, I sold those as well because in my mind, we just dropped. It never occurred to me that we were going to suddenly rally back up again, and we did. We rallied and rallied hard. It was one of the biggest rallies in a single day for a long time, and I completely missed out on it. Those two long options I had were almost worthless. I think they were worth like 5, 10 bucks. If I had held them till the end of the market, it would have been a massive win, man. I'm talking like over $1,500 because they went from like $8, $10 to like $800 or something like that, each of them. Can you imagine? Can you imagine you sold a couple options for like a 50, 70, 80, I don't know how much of a loss I took. And that if you had held them till the end of the market, you would have made. I did have enough money in my account that I did take a trade and scalp and made some money here, but I should have held it. I should have held it all the way through. Oh God. Anyways, let's go back to the here and now. What do you know? Bulls are turning it around. Hilarious. Hilarious. How much you want to bet they're going to make it to 40135? Speaking of days where I should have just held on to my option. Though what's funny is it's still just fluctuating between $4 and $5 because it's so far out of, well, is it? It's 413. So yeah, no, it is kind of far out the money. Like I was saying before, if I had chosen an in the money strike, but I didn't have the funds for it, but if I chose an in the money swing yesterday, so we dipped down to 407. So if we chose a 407 swing, excuse me, it would have been worth $108 somewhere down here, right? So 108, 100, $200, whatever. Let's say I don't know when I got in, but let's say we got in at 200. Well, here we go. 265. Sell. Made 65 bucks. But obviously that's not what I did. But yeah, this 413 is gonna go nowhere. I wish I had enough money to go. You know what? It doesn't really matter. I just realized anything that's out of the money, 410, whatever. Um, well, 410, we almost got in the money here, but you would just break even because of theta decay. If it's not in the money, it's gonna have theta decay. So anything higher than 407 yesterday would experience theta decay. Although I say that and look, 408. Oh yes, that's because we're in the money now. So yeah, it seems like with options, you really want to play either 1 point out of the money, in the money, I mean at the money or in the money. Anyways, I already got a project to do, so I got to come back to this later. I'm still not done with my project, but I wanted to just jump in really quick. Um, chop. I guess my instincts weren't incorrect, at least for this first 30 minutes of the market, but chop. However, take a look at the VIX. Even though we bounced from this triangle and we peaked above this 4 hour, we're rejecting now. I don't know if this is really having any real effect, and we're breaking below this the bottom of this triangle I found for the VIX, and if we can break below that and break 1 hour, I believe bulls will have reclaimed by that point 4135. And here's a tweet from Adam Mancini. Today 4135, 4148 were the targets in ES as long as 4118 held. And we dipped to 4117.75 and rallied to 4135 first target. Just to confirm. here what he's talking about, 41175. This is why Adam and Sini is a profit, and this is why if you were doing futures and you woke up early enough, this is beautiful. I don't know what time PPI was released, but if you put in a buy-in at 4118, or if you took a swing yesterday, because really, if you took a swing yesterday here with futures and sold at 4135, you're set. You don't have to worry about this theta decay nonsense options, whatever. 4135 is your target. So if you took multiple positions yesterday at this dip, or uh, yeah, if you took this position, multiple positions here at this dip, or at the break of this bull channel, and you decided to go for a swing, and you sold some of your positions here at 4135, you probably would have been stopped out, or you're going to be stopped out if it comes down here. Honestly, I don't know how futures works when it comes to theta decay or premium decay. I don't know how quickly it works. Um, I am very curious. If ever I had the funds in my account, I'm going to spend quite a bit of time learning how to do futures. It seems to me to be a far more efficient, better, relaxing way of trading. And Adam Mancini used to trade options, and he doesn't do that anymore. Wait a minute, hold up, hold up. Sorry. Look how this thing's dropped. Sorry, it just hit $6. I don't know if you noticed that. And click back in the video a bit. It hit $6 even though this dropped. I have no idea. Options are just, you know what? I realized options are like that crazy girl that you date, and she's great in bed, but she's just a headache because she can just change her emotions any given moment. No, that analogy completely is asinine, because if that's the case, then if this is my girl, options is my girl, we only slept together like 3 times in the past 6 months because I barely make any profit. And when I do make profit, it's so small that forget it. I'm completely sorry, guys. That analogy was terrible. Maybe an ex-girlfriend that sometimes says something nice that makes you feel good. I don't know, but look, I'm confused how we're at $6 when up here it just barely made $8 up here. Anyways, sorry. So I'm gonna finish Adam Messini's tweet. I'm really sorry. Ultimately, though, ES is still in extreme chop mode. Everything between 4100 and 4170 is noise. 4135, 4148 remain in play as long as 4118 holds. Sell to 4095, 4105 below 4118. And we are at 4130. So it wouldn't surprise me though if, as time goes on, as the day progresses, this is going to make its way back up. One reason why I think this is, look, on the VIX, we've broken under this triangle. Now, if we can break under this 1 hour and retest this megaphone or the daily, up it goes. Up it goes. Oh, good Lord. I wish I can just hit back. This is what I want. Honestly, if I had another screen, my options would just be on a separate screen. I'll have an option call and an option put on a separate screen, and then one screen I'll just focus on the actual chart itself. And I'll probably want to have my options or put screen just above this screen, so I can just move the mouse up and just, make my trades. But this is bullish. This is good. It's not really manifesting on the option price here, but like I said, VIX and SPY don't move in exact, how do I put this? Like an exact correlation, exact mirror. It's not like this. But yeah, I'll update and let you know if bulls are able to reclaim 4135. Okay, there you go. Look at that. It took a while, but it finally started to push. And on VIX, drop. Drop through a rejection, or we finally rejected from, I don't know what. I guess this, maybe I can adjust this. We had some resistance here at the triangle, broke out of it, retested it, dropped, and if I had sold now, I would have made an extra $1. Missed out on that $1, man. But isn't this sad that we paid man $8? That's what it was, $8. We peaked at $8. You can see it here. This is today. When this darkened area is the price action so far today. These are the areas that the option has hit. Its low is at $3, its high is at $8. So $8 here, but $5 here, $6 here. Do you see what I mean? Do you see how frustrating it is to even mess with options out of the money? Now let's pick something in the money. Anything less than anything around 408. Much clearer. Took a trade yesterday. Let's say you got in at, I don't know when, it was later in the day that I got into my trade, but let's say you got in at 150. Let's just be 150. So you could have sold this morning and gotten profits, $30, but you held. You were under for a bit here. Might be a little stressful, but you held, you kept on, and here we go. We just hit a high of 211. So if you sold at 210 and you got on at 150 yesterday, you made $60. And we just peaked above 4135. And from what I can see with VIX, I have a feeling this is going to go to this megaphone, maybe even break below it. Who knows? We may even rally today. Today's going to be a big rally for all I know. I don't know. But we just peaked over 4135 and we're rejecting. But if you had put your sell somewhere at or below 4135, or if you want to be ballsy and put it above, there you go. There's your profit. There is your profit. If you're doing options, of course, if you're doing futures, you would have gotten in right about here. The retest of 4118, close to 41. I'm pretty sure I might be off here. Yeah, I am off. Hold on. I'm so tired of having to readjust this over and over again. But in ES, I'm just going to increase my ES on my other screen and then zoom in. We dipped to, we dipped to 4117.5 at 8 a.m. So that's here. So yeah, once again, I'm off on my 4118. This is 4187. Oh my God. So then where's 4122? Good Lord. Okay, let's do this again. 4118, 4122 is just below 930. 4122 is actually here ish, somewhere there. Oh man. So yeah. Let's see how much that option is now. Still $5. Whatever. Oh, look at this. Blasting away now. Blasting away now. So let's say let's say I wasn't in any trades. I think, well, if I follow my strategy, I wouldn't be making any trades today. I wouldn't be any trades at this point because no demand or supply has been formed. Although, let's see if it did on the 5-minute. This is a really messy but clear 5-minute demand. Looks like a um, jellyfish. Um, Anyways, man, I don't know what else to say. I actually do have like 25 bucks now that after I sold that other option to trade, but I don't see any reason to get into any trades right now. We have reclaimed 4135, so therefore that means 4148 is up next. If one can assume and hope that I got this right, that's here. So 410. Um, I'm still wondering if this thing is okay. Now it's $6.5. Wow, man. Okay, and VIX, we're about to hit that megaphone. So I'm curious what's going to happen here. Anyways, I should just step away for now and wait till later in the day and see if I can take advantage of any supplier demands that are formed. But yeah, I won't be surprised that later on today this finally hits $10. It's $8 now. 9, 10. Hilarious. I could have gotten back my entire amount, except for less $1 for commission. And who knows how much higher this can go. If this does go to 4148, I'm gonna guess this is gonna be worth around $15, maybe more. So yeah, I should have held on to this. Still though, we've just touched the megaphone on VIX. So quick rejection there. So who knows? I would probably just sell and take my $10 back, take my Domino's pizza money back, and but it's still pushing higher. I say it's still pushing higher. Now it's at 11. Now I could have got my $10 back and paid for my commission. Look at this, man. Ah, oh, man, I don't know. I don't know. And generally speaking, in terms of patterns, although this is really not a long pattern, this is only like something that formed over between yesterday and today. But a breakout of the pattern, that's bullish, whatever you want to call it. It broke out of this triangle, so this is going to drop, and that means a rally. If they can break below the megaphone, even better. But look at that. Look at that. If I had held my position, I could be up a few bucks right now. I could have got my money back and a few dollars. Certainly would have made up for my $30+ loss yesterday, but still. Anyways, okay. So I think 4148 was the target, right? 4148. I have 4146 here for the top of the bull flag that we broke out of and then fell back into. Um, Rejecting here at the bull flag, but we did make it to 4146, and on the VIX, we're rejecting off of the megaphone, and on SPY, we're rejecting off 4148, which I have here. Obviously, again, my levels are wrong. I'm doing my best guess for my levels on SPY, but nonetheless, we're rejecting here. So yeah, this thing peaked as high as 17 bucks, guys. So the hilarity is, if I didn't sell, and and if I don't know, bought a couple options down here at $4, $3, $5, and sold it here at 15, $16, I could have made up for not all, but most of my losses yesterday. Ah, what are you gonna do? Anyways, Oh, yeah, something else I noticed. I'm here talking about how I unlinked this so that the other chart doesn't. And look, this is the screen. This is my other screen. Look, broke out of the triangle and bouncing off megaphone. Blah 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 blah. Oh, we're breaking. We're breaking above the. Oh, well, it really is more accurate here. Why did I bring this over? Oh, look, look, guys. 30-minute demand. 30-minute demand. Will it be retested? I don't know. Why it doesn't show that clearly on the 15? I don't know, but it's here. So I'm going to go ahead and add it. Should I add it on the 30 or the 15? I'm going to add it on the 30. Then I'll add it on the 15. Oh, see, this is what I was confused about yesterday. Yesterday when that major demand formed, this one here, on the 30, and if I put the demand here, it's whatever. If I change the 30 and put the demand, it looked way different. That I thought was interesting. It was two different levels. The 30 was like actually more like here, and the 15 was down here. But that's not the case here, interestingly. I don't know if because the price action spread more evenly. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. Let me take another look at it. Yeah, I guess because no, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. But anyways, let's see if this gets a retest. This is at what is this? 0.14. So we'll do 0.34. We'll see if we get a retest here. But yeah, Adam Hassini's a freaking profit. If you just took this dip and just held up to the 4148, there's your profit. Let me move this back over. So if you weren't in any position this morning and you saw that we bounced at 4148 and you were just looking for a dip, or if you just decided, you know what, I'm so confident in this plan, I'm just gonna go long and buy an in the money option. So you bought a 408 right when the bell rung, you bought a 408, and let's say you got in at the worst possible position, seemingly here at 190, and you just held. You're willing to lose $100, I guess. Just held, and there we go. $100 profit right there. 100 bucks plus. You put your sell limit just below the 4148, at least my 4148, but this is really 4146. There you go. And of course, if you're big money, you bought 10 options, then obviously you would have made $1,000 today. If you were seriously banking and you bought 100 options and you spent $19,000 this morning, that's MK money right there. Although he wouldn't have taken this trade because that's not his strategy. Of course, at this point you'd be down. What is this? 90, 130. Yeah, $6,000. Oof. I swear, it's amazing. I'm only half the people in this hallway live here. Like half of the units are empty, and there's always someone shuffling around in the hallway, going up and down, whistling or something. I don't know. What is interesting though is on VIX, look, we still have not been able to break below this megaphone. Yeah, man, if I was in a long position, I would have sold by now. I might have one runner. But anyway, so you see my point. The strength of in the money, at the money options. Anyways, I think I'm finally done with my project, so I'm going to step away for a bit. Before I step away, I will say this though. If I was a bear looking for an opportunity to strike, if a 15-minute supply forms here, in conjunction with a 30-minute supply, of course, and a demand forms here, or at least we get a rejection at this megaphone, this would be a possible short. But the fact that we've made it already to our 4148 target, and we're only an hour into the market, could mean that we have more rallying ahead, or it could mean that this is going to be a drop back to 4100. And we just chop down there. I don't know. But this would be an interesting possible short. Let's just look at it hypothetically. Where would we get in? And let's say we have a decent funds in our account. We would take a 410 put. We'll wait to see if we get a retest. First, this needs to close. This candle just began. So maybe we can put our buy-in at this is not the put, this is the call. Sorry guys, I'm just swimming in stupidity today. We can put our buy-in somewhere like maybe at 130 and see if we get a retest, if this does form into a demand, and then see where it goes from there. But we are bouncing off of the megaphone for now. We are rejecting off of the top of the bull flag on ES. This is the bull flag I have for SPY, so maybe I have to adjust this in a moment. You know what? Let's adjust it now. Let's see if this is accurate. It seems like it's right to me, but I'll make a slight adjustment here. But yeah, I don't think that really makes much of a difference. It peaked just above the flag either way. But I could be wrong. We could be 4142 could be a spot where bulls are going to bounce and this can rally. But still, if it's, I wouldn't say it's too risky. It seems like a logical short. It seems rational. We've reached our target of 4148 or close to it. We're rejecting off the megaphone on VIX, or bouncing, I should say. We formed a 15-minute supply. We just need to wait and see if it confirms. So 10:45 would be the close of the 15-minute candle, and see if it retests above for a further drop. So just curious to see how that's going to play out. Check it out, check it out. Get back in there. Okay, first let's start looking at VIX. Rejection off the megaphone. Rejection, rejection, rejection. Let's look at SPY, or ES first. 15-minute demand, perfectly retested. Let's go back to SPY. 15-minute demand, perfectly retested. So let's say hypothetically we waited for a retest. We got in at 130. 130. So we were up 17 bucks. But if this can push down just a little bit more, maybe to VWAP. Oh, looks like it's turning around. Well, if we did a scalp, it might have worked. If we were banking big money, and we bought 10 options for 1,300 and sold here at 145, we would have made a whopping $150. I know, 10% profit. But then again, that's from what I understand with trading, that's not bad. That's not bad. If you can average 5-10% with every trade, that's not bad. What could be happening right now, though, is we could be just building a bull flag for a further run up. Because I think after 4148, the next level up is 4168, right? Yeah, it's right here, 4168. So yeah, we could just be building a bull flag for a further run up, which is an extra slap in the face for my original. Oh no, that's back down to $5. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I switched to tomorrow's expiration. I forgot to mention that. I'm not looking at ODTEs. My option's still at $10, sadly. So if I had waited, I would have made my money back. I think it got as high as 17 or 18 dollars. So, oh wait, speaking of which, let's say we did since I was looking at tomorrow's expiration, let's say we did a put at today's expiration. So here, we would have gotten in at 60 and sold at 75. So yeah, it would have cost you less, but you still would have only made $100, $150. Let me just keep it on today's expiration. Just wait and see. I mean, we have supply formed here, but it looks like it's ready to break through any moment. So, oh wow, yes, this is breaking through. This is absolutely breaking through because here, look, we've just blasted through the megaphone. I don't know what happened, but something happened. We just blasted the megaphone, blasted below this daily. The rally's coming, or this is it, I guess. Interesting though, we haven't been able to blast past this supply. But if VIX continues going down, that's I think it's going to build up fuel for a powerful push through the supply and a further rally, which ironically means that my 413 strike here that I should never have sold this morning may even go higher. We may end up hitting $25. By the end of the day, who knows? It might even hit $40. Even bigger slap in the face. But with VIX making a new low, lower than yesterday's low, lower than even the when we had our spike yesterday. VIX is lower than than where it hit yesterday at this point. It's just odd. Uh, in any case, so I went ahead and added the 30-minute supply, which was retested. Technically, I should be taking this short based on my strategy. Why I'm hesitating is because we broke through the megaphone and the daily on VIX. So that makes me not want to do that. If we were rejecting off the megaphone still or chopping above it, let me just show it instead of just talking about it. The fact that we broke through the triangle, the daily, I'll show you, it looks different on my other chart as it always does. Let me zoom in a bit. But see how we broke through this daily? This makes me not want to go short. This is pretty bullish. I'm also beginning to see another pattern forming here. Let me get rid of this. I'm gonna keep that for now. Wait, hold on. No. just doing this for now. Um, yeah, this is making me hesitant to take this short, but if it wasn't for the VIX, this is my strategy. Here's the retest right here. And also, this is what I find interesting. This is the supply, how it looks on 15. I go to a 30, same exact spot. Again, why did the day that 1530 look so different? By the day, I mean this, was it this day? This day. The 15 and the 30 on this day looked so different. They just complete different areas. No, it wasn't that day. Bloody hell. Was it this day? It was this day. No, this was yesterday? Oh my god, I'm sorry. I don't remember. I think it was this day. No, it wasn't. I don't remember what day it was. I'm sorry. Forget it. But it's the same here. 15 and 30, they both line up perfectly. So this is a retest. And go back to the 15. And yeah, I have enough money to go short here. And this time I picked a strike of 408. So here, I would need for it, well, it's risky because I would need for it to break through the daily VWAP. I don't know how much this has any effect, but definitely 4135 might be support. Um, and then the major demand of the day right here. And still it wouldn't be in the money. So yeah. We are going up on VIX, but we haven't crossed that daily again here. So I need this to reject. No, not reject. I need this to recover, to reclaim the daily, and to get back into the megaphone. And I just don't know if that's gonna happen for short. So yeah. So for that reason, I'm not gonna take this short. And I keep getting more projects to do, so I gotta take care of this. All right, quick update here. It looks like my instincts to not take this short was right. This peaked even higher and actually did hit 4148, which I don't have correct here. So let me adjust this accordingly. 4148 should be right about here, I believe. So yeah, now we've hit 4148. We've created a new supply, so I'm going to go ahead and adjust this. And also in terms of the VIX, this was the megaphone, but I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the megaphone now that we've broken out of it, but we may retest and break from it again, so I'm just going to wait for a bit. And I duplicated this and adjusted the triangle that I had earlier and just put this here. I don't know if this is even going to have any relevance anytime soon, but we didn't quite make it to the bottom of this one. Although, then again, who knows what it might look like in a different time frame since this is Thinkorswim. But yeah, that's the only update I have for now, except maybe I should take a look at... No, I think that's it. Ultimately, bulls have managed to regain this bullish channel. However, they haven't been able to regain or break over this bull flag and this blue trend from way long ago. They haven't gotten over that one yet, but they're still young. They may do it today or tomorrow, so we'll see. This thing is still pushing forward. Tweet from Adam Mancini, very precise follow through today in ES. 4135, then 4148 were my targets off 4118 support. We retested 4118, held, then ran to 4148 target for 30 points. Lock in some gains here, anything more is a bonus. Ideally, bulls want to base now above 4135, which sets up 4161, 4173 next. So 4135 is going to be our next major support. I'll set an alert there and see what happens. And the push continues. Adam Mancini said today this was our ultimate target, and anything above here is a bonus. And we pushed now to 4151, and we have reached on ES a Wait, no, unspy. This is unspy. Of course, it doesn't show here. This center channel right here I was talking about. We've just reached this channel, and on VIX we reached, hold on. Wow, okay, let's try this. Well, whatever, 5 minutes works. We've reached this bottom of this channel that I've adjusted from this morning. So definitely the breakout from the I wish I had waited long enough for that breakout of the triangle and held, although I say this, but my option from this morning only peaked at like $18. So I don't know if this is going to go up any higher, although we're 2 points away from being in the money. So I'm curious, if we break below this, how much further do we have to go? Let me zoom back. Yeah, this is probably one of the lowest VIX has been for most of the year. So yeah, kind of a scary situation. All right, I'm gonna take a break. All right, quick update. 4145 was where we peaked. I had this line up at 4156. I decided just to bring it back down here to 4155 to show the supply that formed. This candle only just started, so actually no, I take that back. I don't know if I did bring this down or not, to be honest. I don't remember. Let's see. Yeah, I think what I did is I removed the supply that was here, and this I didn't move. So this supply formed just under 4155. It's possible we could bounce at 4148 though. However, on VIX, this channel that I created here looks like we're bouncing off of this. So just a quick update to show what's going on. I guess I could consider, though it's really risky, seeing if we get a bounce here, but I don't see the point in doing it. We could bounce off of previous resistance, but I don't see that happening either. So for me to go long, I would want to see VIX break this channel right here. Yep, so it looks like we pulled back, bounced exactly at 4148, and this SMA, and what's a slap in the face is a pullback. I actually have $25 set on another option. I don't know why. I don't know why I think this would drop down to 25, but I have it set. I should have used 412, and I should have put an alert if it gets below 25, or just simply put in a buy-in here at 24. If we break 455, 4155, what's up next after this one? 4168. 4168 or 4166 would be up next if we break through this, which it looks like it wants to do. We haven't broken below that channel on VIX yet, but this looks good. So yeah, this would have been a good entry point here. It's unfortunate. I guess I'll put an alert just in case. Yeah, I definitely could have gotten here at 24. Unfortunate. And we're just scraping along at the bottom of that channel on VIX. But it looks like at this rate it's going to break through and go down. Well, 4168's up next, I guess. And you know the irony. Remember that option I took this morning? Even though we're at, oh no, 413's way up here. I don't know. I should have stayed in that one just for a little bit longer and then exited it when it hit 18, 17, even $15, just to get back my input, my $10 plus 50% profit off the $10 would be decent. Yeah, I should have realized this is going to come down and reject here. But I thought maybe here. It didn't occur to me that it would do it here, which is kind of stupid because now this is support, obviously. Oh well, I didn't want to do it unless we broke through that channel on VIX, so I guess that was my caution. Oh. All right, there it goes. There goes the rally. So if I had gotten in here at 24 and just held, I would have already made up for yesterday's losses and be in extra profits. And look, VIX finally broke under here. So nothing but bullish signals for me on VIX, and I just didn't listen. We broke out of the triangle here, fell, broke out of the megaphone, which I've already removed, fell, and now we're breaking out of this channel I found here. And look at that. If I put a buy in at 24 with a sell at 65, already would have made 40 bucks right there. That would make up for yesterday's losses at least. And it looks like we're going to continue pushing up, grinding until we get to 4168, which was yesterday's supply level pre-market. Now, Adamantini said ideally bulls will want to base above 4135, and that's not happening. Apparently, bulls are just want to take it up now, which leads me to wonder what's going to happen tomorrow. Another update, as you can clearly see, this is just grinding up now. We're almost about to hit 4168, just a few points away. So if wait, you know what? I want to take a look at my option from yesterday. Yep. Remember what I said? It's in fact it's almost what I said this morning. I take a swing, I start off negative, and it looks like it's just gonna go down. Then it grinds up, and as the day progresses, in fact, there have been times today where I thought about just out of how do I put this? Just out of spite to the universe and just to do the opposite of what I expect. I was gonna buy this option again if it gets under like $10. I was gonna buy a couple of these options and just let it run. And look, it dipped from $7 or as low. It looks like as low as almost $6, and now we just hit $36 because this is the 413 strike. We're only 50 cents away from it. So, yep. What a slap in the face. So if I held that option today, that $10 option, I'm already up $25 right there. If I bought more this morning when I sold, if I instead bought more and just let it run, let's say I bought 3 at $5. Look at that. Just an absolute slap in the face. Remember what I said about VIX? I didn't want to take VIX long until we break below. Well, VIX is going up, yet nonetheless SPY is rallying. Does it make sense? No, but that's pretty much how the market is. I mean, look at this push, and yet VIX is going up. So here's one of those days where following the VIX isn't really helpful. The MK strategy doesn't quite work here, because it's just doing its own thing. So, all right, yet another update. Let's take a look at VIX first. This is what is annoying me. It's just slowly grinding up. We had a test of this lower channel, and we're just grinding up. Regardless, SPY is continuing to go up even higher. We've already reached 40168 and even pushed higher than that. And I'm just blown away. So if I had taken this pullback way earlier today when I thought about it and held, um, could have easily made almost $100. That's number one. Number two, if I had held my original option that I swung from yesterday, it almost, what is it? It just touched $57. You can't help but laugh at my luck. You really can't help but laugh at it. So I don't know. I'm just beyond frustrated right now. If I wanted to trade the MK strategy, there was no real opportunity to do that here. Every time a supply formed, it just broke through. I guess I could have traded the break of the supply, but since this was today's target, 4148 way down here, anything above was a bonus. So who knows how high this was going to go? But also, I'm completely thrown off by VIX bouncing off that lower channel and going up, despite the fact that the market still go or SPY is going up. Sorry. Um, there's this cleaner that's popular in Miami. I guess it's sort of a Spanish cleaning solution. I forget what it's called, but usually it looks like a soft drink. It looks very colorful, like a colorful blue or red or whatever. It's a very strong smell, and I imagine my neighbor across the hall is using it, and because the doors in this building for the apartments seem to have zero I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. Like you can smell anything. So basically, it's almost like he's using the cleaner in my home, and it's really strong. I forget what it's called. I want to say Fanta, but that's a drink. Um, but yeah, this is truly a slap in the face, man. Truly a slap in the face. Had I held my option from this morning, and I thought about it, I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna hold this. If I lose the whole $10, I lose the whole $10. And I sold at $5. If instead of selling, I not only held it, I bought two, three more options at $5. Instead of selling, if I have bought and just held to the end of the day, or at least till now, again, here's another day where I could have made up for all of my losses for the past month. Just absolute. And it's hilarious that a lot of my decisions today were based off of VIX. When this morning, when I had that triangle, it looked like it was rejecting off the triangle and coming back up. I sold. And then it broke through the triangle and started to go up. And then at some point it looked like it was rejecting um, off of the daily, and I still didn't take the long when I could have taken it here. But like I said, despite the fact that VIX is going up, SPY is going up, and now it's broken through 4168. By the time the day is over, this might make its way up to 4177, making that option that I got in the money now at 413, and now probably worth well over $80, probably $100. So what an absolute slap in the face. 4171. We just hit $84 on that $10 option I bought yesterday. $84. If you had told me yesterday, hey, you know that $10 option you bought, if you hold on to it, it's gonna go up to $84, I would be like, no way. No way. I mean, this is a complete 180 from yesterday's peak. And I'm guessing we're gonna hit 4177. Right where we peaked yesterday, we're gonna get up there. We still have more time left to grind up. And yeah, if you're wondering if VIX is still going up, it is still going up in complete defiance to what's actually happening with the market. Makes no sense, I know, right? Oh, finally it's going down. Okay, we peaked at 4177, just below that, where I figured is how we're gonna go. Um, Again, if you told me this morning we're gonna rally all the way up to here, I would find it hard to believe, but what can I say? The $10 swing that I took yesterday if I never even took that swing, if I just went ahead and just picked the original option I was looking at was 412 and got in, I don't know, 3 or 4 options here, whatever. I'm tired of talking about what could have been. I'm just blown away. This is just an absolute slap in the face, and I'm gonna make this my last video, but I do want to show this. Remember how I was saying how VIX kept going up despite the fact that SPY was going up, which didn't make any sense? Well, I guess VIX is lagging behind today because it finally hit the daily, rejected, and just fell, and now broke under this channel, which basically means, right, that since 2 o'clock or 2:15, SPY would be pushing harder up, right? Oh my God, whatever. But as you can see, instead, what SPY has been doing since, oh no, 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 what am I saying? SPY is doing its own thing. It doesn't care what VIX is doing today. It's just going up. Doesn't matter if VIX is going down, VIX is going up. It doesn't matter. It only started. This is the only red candle, 50-minute red candle I've seen out of, you know, the last most of the day really, and this one started just 10 minutes ago. So I don't know. Um, does this mean we're gonna rally even more tomorrow? I don't know. RSI is completely overblown. Adam and Cena did tweet, but I'm just not in the mood to read it. I'm just so fed up. It just blows my mind. God, I keep doing this. I'm sorry, I'm hungry and I'm sleepy and I'm just done. Let's go back to it. It blows my mind that this $10 option chopped around all day, didn't start rallying until almost 1 o'clock, and then bam, went to almost $100. Well, the highest was 86. And then the other one that I wanted to get into, the 813 or the 812 that dipped to 24. In fact, I'm taking this off, obviously. Had I gotten in here at 24 and let this run, almost 150. So let's say I got in this one. No, you know what? I couldn't even afford to get into this one unless I sold the $10 option. Doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. So yeah, I'm gonna go finally drag my butt out to work out since we're not having rain, and yeah, this is just again, the title of today is slap in the face.